hate that it chops it up. The music's over. It's on. We're on.
Music's off. We're on. Maybe. Are we unmuted? Yo.
Yeah, we're on.
Good morning. I feel
Happy
like I haven't
Saturday.
done this in a while.
You haven't done it in a while. It's okay.
What do we do?
I have this wonderful cheat sheet that makes it a lot easier.
Beautiful.
So I'm Toni.
I'm Josh.
And this is Study Hall.
Good morning.
Class is in session. So this is our weekly Study Hall. We meet at 9 o'clock on Saturday mornings, and we talk about classes and events. And we have lots of classes and events and other things to share, other things to catch up with y'all. Oh, you can hear us.
Yeah, it looked like it was delayed. I was just checking to make sure. I should not have doubted the producers here. My apologies. I see all of our friends on there. Diane, how you doing?
Yeah, Diane's in there.
It's a beautiful day. I love that.
Oh, cool. She's going to come visit us. Take it easy. We'll be here.
Nice and slow.
Oh, Peggy's in Nevada. That's hot out there. Whew. Hey, Barbara, Denise, Linda, everybody's here. Louise.
Good morning, everybody.
And Nancy. Is she working today? I don't think so.
I don't know. I just work here.
That's right.
Oh.
Not even that. You're floating.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about, though. It's good.
Yes.
So Study Hall, did you already say what Study Hall is? What we do? Did you already say that?
But you can say it again. They like to hear it from you.
Broken record over here.
Right.
Well, so on Mondays when we go live, we talk about quilting tips and tricks and that stuff. So we have so many classes going on at both locations that we always like to really dedicate, the full show to just that.
Right.
And as always, I'll just extend because we're meeting so many new friends. If you have questions or suggestions on classes that you would like to see or something maybe you missed, please hit us up.
Yeah, exactly.
We look at that stuff.
Totally. And we react to it. We get teachers in that can do it.
Absolutely. And then here's the deal though, right? So you guys asked for applique. We put an applique class up. Now you got to sign up for it. That's the deal. No, it's awesome. You guys communicate so well. And I know you have friends, so share this with somebody.
Yeah.
That's how we meet new friends.
Heart.
Oh yeah, the hearts and the thumbs up.
And
like this.
Hashtag replay. Look at all the hearts.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
So where do you want to start?
Let's talk about what month it is. You haven't even had a chance to talk about your second favorite month of the year.
I know. I was just telling you, I was like, I feel a little, something's off. And it's because it's June, which is Spooktacular June Jamboree. Halloween in June, and it's literally my favorite time of the entire year. Well, October is. But this is the second. And I feel I'm not festive for it.
You didn't dress it or anything.
We don't have any scary clowns everywhere.
Put the Halloween up there for you.
Got the Halloween. That's right. We do have some killer Halloween fabric at both locations, though, and it's all 20% off. 20% off of Halloween fabric, panels, designs.
Like embroidery designs, too?
Embroidery designs, patterns, anything that's Halloween
related.
Yep. Yeah. Because obviously we do Christmas in July.
Right.
But Halloween is before Christmas.
True.
So that's why we're doing Halloween in June.
That's right. We've done it. This is our third one.
It is our third one. Exactly. That's why I'm like, man, there's not enough decoration. Shame on me. Because nobody else is as nerdy as I am. So it's up to me, really. So we still got time, though. It's only the 7th.
That's right.
So I'm breaking the werewolf out.
When you come Monday to either location, it's going to look totally different.
Yeah. Now I have to do it.
Yep.
I like that.
No pressure.
Oh, geez. I have to break out my werewolf.
And you're going to put that up in St. Augustine?
I think so. If there's room for it. He's big.
So what are you going to put down here? Chainsaw dude? Jason?
Leatherface?
Yeah.
Yeah. Farron's scared of clowns, so I can't put clowns up there.
A lot of people are scared.
Or can I?
If you want him to come to work, you better not.
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of important.
Barbara says, so I won't make it to club today. Where can I find the Zoom link, Toni?
It'll be
Toni?
in the Facebook group. I think it's a pinned post. If not, I'll post it here before I go live. So, and what Barb's asking
What club are you talking about, Barbara?
Tula Day, Tula Club.
Tula Club.
An EPP club. So Tula Club does have a Zoom option. And we just didn't talk about Tula, and we're going to talk about some summer challenges, a new sew-along we're doing, and a new technique we're going to be playing with. So
Ooh, fun.
It'll be fun today.
So yeah, even if you're at home and you can't make it in, you can join like Barbara can, and Toni will post that link, or you can find it on in the In the clubs?
In the club, in the Facebook, and the Saturday Club Facebook group.
There it
Gotta
is.
join the group.
Sweet.
All right, so Halloween. Oh yeah, let's talk about this.
Well, first of all,
Sold out. What?
I want to do 5 more. So there's 20. So we had 20 of these. This is the 25 days of so much fun. It's an Advent box that it's the first time we've tried it. Christy brought it to me and I said, that sounds fun. I don't know if people will sign up.
Like, yep, it's been 4 weeks.
So we only had 20 spots. Well, they're full. And I was like, but there's 25 days.
And I think we started a waiting list yesterday.
So we're going to have 25 spots, which means there's 5 spots available. If there is a wait list, there may be 4 or 3, but there's 5 more spots. And then I'll put the sign back on.
Oh,
Okay. So this is really fun, though. You guys have probably heard of an Advent box. It was fairly new to me, but it's been going on for a while. Cut Up and Sew's never done it. And we're going to do it the Cut Up and Sew way. So it's going to be super fun. You're going to basically get 25 gifts from December 1st to the 25th that you get to open from us.
Yay.
Which is nice. 25 surprises, 25 days, pure sewing joy.
Yeah, I love that.
I read that every time because I love it.
Joy.
Yeah. And what's funny, Joanne always makes me read this, but there's a bonus. You receive exclusive invitation to Josh's January appreciation event with first access to new items and subscriber-only deals. It's basically a IP party just for the participants. So it's going to be fun.
And the employees are participating. We're letting you all participate.
Well, now that there's 25, it's kind of the perfect number. There's 25 days of Christmas.
I think it's a great idea.
The deal is it's $225. It's very useful and unique and really cool things planned for you. You have to have it paid in full by the end of July. Just FYI. So it's going to be sold out before then. So my suggestions is if you feel like you missed out, but I just made the announcement that there's 5 more spots, get it today. Yeah. It will sell out immediately, and then I'll have to put the sold out.
If you go to the website, thecutupandsew.com, in the search bar, put 25 days, and you'll find it that way. We had a lot of people say, how do I find it? Search 25 days.
Barbara, are you saying I looked but I couldn't find it? Are you talking about the Zoom link still,
yes,
or the 25 days?
No, she's talking about the Zoom link.
We're done with that, Barbara. We're talking about Christmas now.
Well, maybe she was saying that, but I just said 25 days in the search bar.
And the nice thing, Barbara, is we know how to get a hold of you. So if you can't find it, we can send it to you.
That's right. We know you.
But I'm excited about that. So take advantage.
Me too.
We don't want to miss out. And I have a feeling it's the first annual because it went over so well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's ever going to be more than 25. Can you imagine us doing 50 of these one day?
Yeah, no.
It's going to be unique.
I love a party, but yeah, I like a manageable party. Mm-hmm. Party. So that's fun. I'm looking at your list. I probably shouldn't. I'm going to let you
That's all right. Nope. We got that though. I do want to kind of throw in there, and we'll keep saying this every live for the month of June, just so you remember. July 4th, we are closed. It's a Friday, I think, this year. So we'll be open the 5th, but we'll be closed the 4th. I just want to make sure we kind of always speak into that so you don't come on 4th because all your family's in town and they want to go to the quilt shop. We won't be open.
We don't close often, but July 4th is one of them.
Right.
So
we got to watch fireworks.
Yeah.
And have a barbecue.
You got to be with family, friends, or by yourself if that's what you like. Hey.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely.
You can sew more.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm. Block of the month program.
Ooh,
I wish I had a bigger picture of it.
Another exciting
thing. Do you have a
thing.
bigger picture of it in your office, maybe? We'll bring it up Monday.
I don't know where that poster is. Is that doing it justice? It's really not. The color. The color is not doing it justice, but this is a really cool, I'm going to call it a skill builder, but
I totally agree with that.
Okay, cool.
Because it's got so many different techniques in it.
It's called Rumble. And this is the second block of the month because we did the Tula, the Queen of Diamonds. So this is really the second block of the month that we've ever done. And we're going to start doing a lot more of these. It's in Tony's wheelhouse to put these together. I was clueless, but luckily what's the fabric?
This is Wilmington
Prints.
And it's a solid. They're all solids.
They're all solids, and they're really cool solids.
Vibrant, very vibrant.
Yeah, so tell them more. When does the date start? You know this stuff.
It starts January 26th. You can sign up now. There's a $25 deposit. That is non-refundable, and I like to look at that. That's the cost of your pattern. Actually, the pattern costs, I think, almost $50. So it's a small part of your pattern. So that allows us to order the fabric and the pattern, so we secure that spot. And then the quilt size is what, 88? I think it's 80.
It's 85 by 88.
So it's a queen size quilt or a large double, depending on what you like. And you can always make it bigger if you want to put it on your king size quilt.
Yeah, it's over 18 yards of fabric included. It's a colorful, rewarding journey.
I love it.
That's
I love
great.
it.
Yeah, this is cool. We looked at a handful of block of the months, and some of them were, you know, the batiks that they do. It's gorgeous. But it just didn't, I don't know, something didn't click. It didn't, you know.
They were more to me, they were like all purple or all brown. I mean, there's no color play in it.
Sorry, Joanne, we're not doing a brown quilt.
Ones out there, but I respect those.
Sure.
Appreciate
this was very us.
Mm-hmm.
It's very you. I mean, hello, we're in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's happy down here.
Right.
So we needed something vibrant, something fun, but we also talk about it all the time. We're trying to get you to challenge yourselves.
Build your skills.
Build your skills. You know, it's great to take the beginner classes, but then you have to step up because you're all capable of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And we're adults, and so we doubt ourselves and yada, yada, yada. So we're here to tell you, no, try something that will. And the nice thing is that it's not a boom. It's really difficult. You're all on your own sort of situation. You can really build your skills, which is cool.
What's really cool about this one, you know, when we were talking about Block the Month, we had talked about hosting our own classes to walk through those each month. Well, the designer of this pattern, Tara, I can't say her last name, I'm gonna mess it up, but she is doing a monthly. Fawnen.
Yeah, I can't say.
Tara is teaching every month. She's going to have a video on step-by-step process on how to do the monthly project or part. So that takes a lot off our plate. So that's a bonus.
Look at Barbara. Look at you coming in. Love it. Tara Fawnen,
I guess we'll go with that.
Virtual retreat with her when she came out with Rome. Oh yeah, that's awesome with Rome. So Barbara, come on.
You need a new project.
Boy, speaking of Barbara, you're getting pretty prolific. You are cranking out some quilts. Holy cow.
So what happens when you retire?
Retirement looks good on you.
That's right.
Yeah.
You play with the grandbabies and you get to sew a lot.
Yeah, it's incredible.
She's doing awesome.
So we're excited about this. It's up on it's ready for.
You just type in the word ramble in our search bar. It'll come right up.
It's on the calendar, or it's on the website.
A couple other things just to keep in mind. The backing is not included. The binding is. Shipping is not included. So if you want us to ship it, you will have to pay for shipping every month. But it's set up as a subscription, so it's $44.99 a month, and then it's automatic on the first of the month. We'll automatically charge you, so you don't have to worry about it.
Boom, ramble, awesome. Morning, Maria. Good morning, Janie.
Yeah. All right. Fabulous fall lineup. I wish I had samples, but we're getting them over the next couple months. But
she said fall.
I said fall.
We still got a little ways away, but
yeah,
this is worth talking about early because they're going to fill up, but also it's pretty impressive. This lineup is incredible, and Toni really had fun with this name. I don't know if you can. It's not really going to be able to show it, is it?
Monkeys, embroideries, and magic with Nina.
So monkeys, because we got 5 little monkeys. Angie and DJ are coming down. I'm so excited to have them. If you don't know 5 Little Monkeys, the quilt shop, or you haven't seen Angie's videos, treat yourself. She is fantastic.
She's very, very knowledgeable.
She's been doing this a while, and she's really good, and her energy is very much
catchy.
She's our people.
Yes,
for sure. They both are. So I'm really excited about that. And then we have a new kind of connection with beach potato embroidery.
Yes.
You can talk on it as much as you like, but I'm excited because we've never had these guys. We've seen them at the quilt shows, and that's pretty much all I knew that they did. Mm-hmm. But then you started talking with them, and
they do all sorts of stuff. They're going to actually do a pop-up. So let me start back with 5 Little Monkeys with Angie. So we've got 3, and we're going to consider them events. They're large events. We've got 3 large events. So in September, we've got 5 Little Monkeys coming. What they're going to do is they're going to come on a Sunday. So that's the first time we've ever had a Sunday event.
Because the quilt show is really close to that.
Yeah, because they're coming down for the quilt show in Jacksonville. So we figured, well, let's tag on come see us too. So they're going to come on Sunday and talk about Quilter Select rulers and tools. There's a lot of, I mean, we carry those up in St. Augustine, but we're going to start pulling some of them down here to Palm Coast, and there's a lot of different tools that they offer. So they're going to talk into that and offer some great education.
A really cool trunk show,
Yes.
like, because they've made so many samples, but they've been doing Quilter Select and traveling with it to quilt shows, so they really know the entire lineup, because there's way more than just a couple rulers that Quilter Select offers.
Correct.
And we're going to really crank that up because it's an amazing product.
It really is, especially their mats, and we love the cutters because they're weighted.
Yeah.
And then on Monday, the 14th, she's going to teach Dresden Dynamic Dress. I meant to grab the book. We do have the tools for that in here already because you can sign up, and we do have the supplies for most of the stuff here as well. We're thinking ahead. We're trying to get ahead.
Ahead of the game.
Of the game, exactly.
This will sell out. Because Angie has a following, let's just be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And so her groupies, which I'm kind of one of them, but they're going to sign up. So make sure you be ahead of the game. We don't want you to miss out on this because she doesn't live here locally. She's up in North Carolina.
Right.
So that's why we're pushing it. Well, all of these events are out of towners.
Yes, these are big events. These are an investment.
Yeah.
But again, we're trying to get those educators in for you to learn, again, build up your skills and just kind of be in touch with some other things that are going around.
Learn from the best.
That's right.
And the Dresden is really cool looking.
It's very cool. The tools we get to use, I'm really excited about because I love both the tools we're using. The Prairie Point Turner and all the tools are awesome.
Nice. And we will have all these folks on so you can hear from them at
Correct.
some point, which is nice.
We'll do it in August, I think, just to kind of warm it up, ramp it up more. But we want to tell you now because we know they'll fill up and then get you thinking about the fall.
We don't want you to miss it.
So in October, Nina is coming back. We love our Nina.
We love some Nina.
I love some Nina. And she's teaching something totally different. So she is going to do our thread lecture on the 22nd. I think that is a Wednesday evening.
In the evening.
So
no excuses. You all need to take this thread lecture from her. And if I've seen people, I think we've had it twice here, and people took it twice because it is a lot of information, but it's such a cool class. It's not just talking about it's not brand specific with threads. It's about that jar or that drawer of thread that you open and then look and then close because you're like, I don't know what to do with this specialty thread and this weird metallic and the thing. She goes through a lot of stuff. It's really, really cool.
Oh, well, I think the big thing is it's interactive. So people that were in the last two can come to the third one and still get different things because there'll be a different crowd of people asking different questions. And I think that's what's really cool.
And she even says, open that drawer
and bring it in
and dump it into a bag or a basket and bring it in. Be like, what is this thread? What do I do with it? I don't understand sizing and weights, and
it's a wonderful lecture.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So
that's what she's starting with that. Then she's going to do a foundation paper piecing class. So it's a beginner foundation paper piecing with Nina. I think that's awesome. And it's a starburst. It's her own design, and it's really cool. I wish I had a better picture. She's sending all her samples to us.
We'll have it soon.
And then she's going to do quilted coat. We've had several people ask about a quilted coat. We tried it before, and I just don't think the timing was right. So now we're gonna have Nina do it. Now here's the catch for the quilted coat. You gotta have a quilt quilted, and I think it has to be at least 2 yards by, I don't remember.
There's some prep work.
There's a little bit of prep work, but you walk out with a coat. I think that's kind of cool.
Quilted coat. And you guys have seen them. And so many people have wanted to make them, and they're like, hey, in Florida, I won't. You'll use it. It's awesome.
And you can adjust. The pattern's very flexible. You can make it shorter, longer, short, 3/4 length. There's lots of things you can do it with it. So.
And anytime you go into a quilt shop, it's freezing because the ladies and Farron keep it so cold.
Farron.
Everyone likes it freezing cold, and I'm like, oh. But anyway. So yeah, I'm excited about that.
And then she's doing beginner ruler work again. So we haven't done that in a year and a half. So if you have been wanting to play with ruler work, and it doesn't matter what machine you have, she's going to walk you through all that.
Yeah, on a domestic machine. So correct. Nina she does so many different classes, and we did the free motion kind of back to back, maybe even back to back.
I think we did.
So I love that we're kind of switching it up and letting her come in and just educate us on some new stuff,
creative
which
stuff.
Is really cool. Some creative stuff. Yeah, I'm awesome. Excited.
Me too. And then we also, with Nina, like we do with all of Nina's, we have a bundle. It'll save you some money too. So you can do all 4 and save a little bit of money.
Smart.
And don't forget, all these events, if it's an all-day event, we include the lunch. And some of them we include some supplies and some kits as well. So This is
read the description.
Right.
When you're going to sign up for the class, just scroll down and read it, because we really try to make sure we give you all the supplies and then what to expect and what's included and all that stuff.
correct.
Yeah.
And
And our goal is to really make sure that for whatever the cost is, you're getting your money's worth. The value's there for sure.
And we don't want you to come into class and like, oh, I now have to think about lunch. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't bring stabilizer. Oh, I did. We try to really make it so you don't. Once you're locked into the learning and training,
We just want you to play.
Focus on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then finally in November we have beach potato embroidery. That's a long name.
It's a fun name.
It is a fun name, and as you can imagine, it's a potato sitting on the beach. So it's pretty hilarious. Their brand, their logo is quite great. But they're going to come in and do a pop-up shop, which I really like, because they're going to talk about share their cork, their vinyl, the things that we normally don't carry a big inventory of, which is great for us. So we don't have to bring a whole bunch of stuff in. But we're gonna do one trunk show up in St. Augustine, one in Palm Coast. We're gonna do an in the hoop. Actually, both are in the hoop projects on ornaments and a zipper pouch that are holiday themed.
Holiday themed, yeah. And if you look at the calendar, they're in both locations.
Correct.
I'm excited. So I met them at, I guess it was Daytona, and I just said, oh, what a cool kind of fresh take on embroidery designs and in the hoop projects. And they didn't look daunting. You see some of those projects, like the OASD stuff is gorgeous, but you're like, how much time?
2 hours to embroider
4
one color.
billion stitches later. I'm like, whoa. So, and then what we've done also for those, one of the classes is for pretty much any 5x7 and larger.
That's the ornament class.
The ornament class, which is great. So any pretty much embroidery machine on the planet, except for a few, has a 5x7 or larger. But then one of the classes is for an 8x12 or larger. So that is for the larger machines, because it's a larger project. So just make sure you're looking at the hoop size to,
if you can do it,
make sure that your machine can do it. And if you go, I really want to do that, but my machine doesn't work, well, call us, because you can trade in.
Right.
You got time.
That's right.
And we'll have all sorts of specials before then. But anyway, I'm excited. But just make sure, I just want people to pay attention to the hoop size. Yeah. It's a lot.
Fall is full, because then you got Jacksonville show, and then we got Halloween again. I mean,
monkeys, embroidery, and magic with Nina. I love it. I'm so excited. I'd say hurry up and get here, but we've got so much stuff going on before that.
That's right. We got to get through the summer first.
We're all right. Yeah, exactly.
And you're going away, so
I'm coming back.
Yeah, thank goodness. I don't think you're allowed to not come back.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about kids classes. We've had 15 kids classes. They're starting to get full, and I want to shout out. We do have several we have one that's full. But here's the positive thing. There's a second one for it. So the skinny table runner for Palm Coast, this one, is full. But Anne is teaching it up in St. Augustine as well. So always check the St. Augustine calendar for similar classes, because that's where I would go for that. If you're like, well, they want to learn how to do this little project and a coaster, then you can sign up for the one with Anne. She's going to be teaching that as well.
And St. Augustine is not far for you Daytona Palm Coast folks.
No. Not far at all. And then our reading pillow by Cassie. This one only has one spot left. And again, I think Anne's teaching this up in St. Augustine as well.
How fun is that?
I think it's great. And there's no zippers.
The kiddos will love that one.
They do that as a stage. No, it's stage one. She's taught that.
Stage one, yeah.
So, and then we have the bucket hat. This one we only have 2 spots left. So I know that's going to fill up. So the kids love making this little hat, perfect for the summer or perfect for their friend.
Yeah, I'm surprised this one isn't full, actually. It's got to be close.
It says there's only 2 spots left.
Oh, 2. Yeah.
There's only 2 openings. And I think Anne's teaching that as well up in St. Augustine. So that's the positive. And I doubled it on purpose just because I knew one would fill up or not. So, and that gives us a variety of teachers to work with too. We also have, because it's Spooktacular Jamboree month, we also have Witch's Hat this month. We have the kids' Witch's Hat. There's only 2 spots left, and that's Friday the 13th. That's actually this next week. We got to do something for Friday the 13th.
Oh boy. I need a Jason animatronic or something.
We should all wear Witch's Hats when we come to work.
I'll wear hockey masks.
Witch's Hats.
Friday the 13th.
You can't breathe in a mask like that. Anyway. So we have it for the kids and we have it for the adults on the 21st. I think actually the one for the adults is almost full up as well.
It always is.
And we'll do it again in October, but you want to get it done before October.
That's right.
So, but we have 2 spots left in the kids version, which is this coming Friday. So sign up. Kids classes start this week. It's exciting to have kids in the shop that we can I hate to use that word, teach them and build them into loving sewing to come back and
inspire them to fall in love with sewing.
That's right. And then next summer we can have more, they can take the more advanced classes, which is really exciting. That's our long-term goal.
A few of the kids, really wanted to take the witch's hat or the skirt. Actually, that was a big one, but that's a stage 3. So they were like, well, okay, then I can take the pillowcase first to get that knowledge. And then, so it really can be a perfect skill builder all in one summer. So there are spots available still. So a couple of them are getting real close, as you heard, but just think outside the box. Think about, at your church, do you have, is there a youth group, neighbors, just spread the word, because a lot of people, a lot of families, I'm finding this, their kids are in school. They're not out looking for things constantly. They don't know that we're here doing this. Right. And so we need your help just getting that word out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially homeschool groups too.
Yeah.
But we do that all year round.
We do.
Pretty exciting. So I'm excited about the kids classes. We really knocked it out of the ballpark this year, I think, with all the teachers doing it.
I agree. It's fantastic. I'm excited.
I just want to throw out there a couple other classes that are full, which kind of perplex me, but that's great. It's great. Crochet. Learn how to crochet. Who knew you could go to a quilt shop and learn how to crochet? Bonnie Quinn is teaching crochet classes up in St. Augustine.
Is it full?
Yeah. Well, she only took 4, but
still,
it's full. So guess what? We'll probably end up doing that again later on this year because apparently that's a common skill that people want to learn. And we've got it. We've got you covered.
I can hear it coming. Are you going to start carrying crochet supplies? Where am I going to put them?
This is true. Where is he going to put them?
The other day I was like telling Farron, I was like, what's the thing up there? And I couldn't think of the word. I said, is it knitting? And he's like, you are all wrong. And I was like, I don't know this world. I'm sorry. I use a machine.
And knitting, and they're totally different.
If it doesn't require a machine, I don't do it.
There's knitting machines, but not crocheting machines.
Oh, fair enough. But I'm excited. So the same thing we used to have painting classes.
And I'm working with Carla to get some more on the calendar. So.
And we did the kuihimu.
Yep.
The beading classes. So, I mean, look, it's art. We're creating.
Exactly right.
It's So I'm excited.
We're having fun. So I
love that that's full.
So here's the thing, and then the other thing I want to talk about that's full is the Melody Bear that Christy has at the end of the month.
The memory bear.
Oh no, it's called Melody. But
is it a memory bear?
Yeah, it's a memory bear. You can make it, or you just make it with Minky
or
and have
just
fun with
be
it.
A cute bear.
Right.
I got it.
But it's full, and I don't think she's doing that one by Zoom. But she is gonna. We want you to get on the wait list because she'll probably re-offer that class. So when the classes are full on the website, it'll have like an orange bar and it'll say wait list. Click that and put your name on the wait list. We do call people on the wait list to let them know of a cancellation, even if it's like 2 days before, to sign up for the classes. So there's still opportunities for you to sign up.
Yeah, and life happens, so we're calling people on the wait list constantly.
Yep. And if you don't get on, if you get on the wait list, it also allows us to know that this is an important class that we need to do again. So if she gets like 3 or 4 people signed up, we're definitely going to do it again. So important, you use the wait list. And even if you can't take the class now, let us know and we'll get you on a wait list for the next time it comes out.
Perfect.
So again, the next 2 months, we're really focusing on kids classes. So there's not too many classes, skill classes, but there is. I'm just going to throw a couple out there. In St. Augustine, we have beginner garment making. It's called the Melody. Should have brought that over. I meant to bring that over. Okay, go grab that. It's a shirt that Judy is going to teach up in St. Augustine. This is a perfect shirt. It's got a collar. It's got inseams. It's got buttons, or I think she's given options you can button or snaps. But the point is, it's going to teach you the basics of how to read a pattern, how to cut your fabric, how to prepare, and do this great shirt.
Shirt is awesome.
It is awesome, and it's got a really nice finish on the sleeves, which I like. I don't know what you call it. I don't think it has a cuff sleeve.
So you can see it.
And I love that she was very creative using 2 different fabrics on both sides and not opposites.
Yeah, and beginner.
Yes.
Don't let it scare you. Beginner. I'm excited that we're doing this. We're really trying to get garment sewing cranked up, especially in St. Augustine. We're getting some really killer linen linen blends and just straight linen in. I think that I see garment in our future. I've been trying to do it since day one, and it's been hit or miss, but I really feel good about this.
We have to have the right teachers. Education makes a difference, I think.
And we do. I mean, we've got killer teachers, killer garment teachers. So I'm excited. So this is a great place to start.
And the other cool thing about this, it's an evening class. So if you are one of those people that works during the day, you need an evening class, guess what? We're listening. So this is in St. Augustine on Tuesday evenings. We're going to slowly keep open later on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays in St. Augustine, Palm Coast will be Thursdays. So you're going to start seeing classes on those nights. So slowly, we're taking it 1 month at a time, but just so you can start looking for that.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Okay. Things that are happening here in Palm Coast is we're doing a summer scrap. Oh, did you say something?
She said that's what you do when you don't have enough of the focus fabric.
A happy mistake.
It was intentional.
That's right. That's what we're saying.
It's fantastic.
It's design. It's design.
Yeah. Is there a Wednesday with Amelia for her first? Oh, I'll be there Wednesday. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, Barbara's going to be here for our class.
Wonderful.
So, Carrie and I are going to co-teach, and not even teach. It's going to be more about co-fun. Summer Scrap Bash workshop. It's going to be in Palm Coast, and we're doing it by Zoom as well. And the whole purpose is a 2-day workshop. You're going to bring all your scraps. Well, maybe not all. Some of you might have a lot of scraps, but bring a good amount of scraps. We're going to learn how to organize them, separate them out, and then we're going to do a little scrap swap with everybody. And then we're going to organize for a couple quick projects that we'll do on the second day. Second day, we'll bring your sewing machine, and we're going to sit and sew some. We're going to whip up some quick scrap projects so you can turn around and go home and recreate them yourselves. But
fun.
It's all about fun.
And using up your scraps.
That's right. What's it? Bonnie Hunter, Joanne says, Bonnie Hunter says you still pay the same amount of price for that little piece of scrap. So.
Yep. And Judy, you're right. It is Hoopapalooza morning. So embroidery club up in St. Augustine today. Hoopapalooza.
I just love that word.
I know. It's fun to say.
Hoopapalooza.
And that starts at 10:30?
Yep.
Yeah. So if you're curious about the embroidery world, if you want to just be around people and bring some show and tell and get inspired or motivated, or if you have questions, what an opportunity, because Farron and Judy, I don't know if Irene's going to be there today, but I know for sure Farron is there, and I'm assuming Judy is because of that, but a lot of knowledge, so you can get a lot of your questions answered. And we're really trying to grow that up there. Lots of embroiderers, that's a hard one to say. But we need you guys to come out and get together and grow that community. So
awesome. A couple other things. Cover Stitch Boot Camp. Cindy's hosting a Cover Stitch Boot Camp July 2nd. So if you have a cover stitch machine and you want some tips and tricks and more education, Cindy's offering this for her Serger Club, but it's opened up to anybody who has a cover stitch machine to come in. And can you bring your machine in? I don't know what she's going to do, but I know you bring your machine in.
But it's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun, and you're going to learn something. Especially on cover stitch machines. Some people you own one and you thought you just have the simple stitching, I just want to do what that hemming on my t-shirts.
All I do is that thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's other things you can do with it.
It's true.
So that's what she's going to walk you into.
Oh, fantastic. So in the embroidery club today, the Hoopapalooza in St. Augustine, they're going to be doing a machine, quilting in the hoop. Right? Machine basically. Embroidery quilting. It's a demo today. So that's fantastic because a lot of people want to do it, but they don't know how or where to start. So what an opportunity. That's going to be a really good demo.
That's really cool.
And Denise, what skate class?
She meant scrap class.
Scrap class. Thank you.
Denise, you're always busy. You're always busy.
Yeah, but you make time for us.
That's right.
We see you all the time. It's awesome.
It's great. And the other thing, I didn't bring them over here either, was our finishing class. So Jill, she does a lot of embroidery, and she likes to finish them in different ways. Like instead of putting it in a quilt or on a shirt or on a bag, she has them where we've got ornaments, we've got a pillow, we've got a little stand. So she's going to have the series of finishing classes. She's actually just added another one. I think it's a invisible zipper class, but that's not till the late fall. So she's doing a finishing ornament class on July 3rd, before July 4th, because we're closed July 4th. That you might want to look into. It makes these 3 little inch ornaments, and she's going to teach you how to make the cording.
Super cute.
No machines involved. That's the best
Oh,
part.
really?
You don't have to bring a machine. No, there's no sewing. It's all about
cool
application and how you put it together. So
it's very cool. Like she's got some pillows over there, and we will. So since that's July 3rd, we'll show those. We'll make sure we show those next week.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even on Monday I'll grab them. But
Okay.
yeah, I was wondering because there's a bunch of really cute things, and so that's what it all is. That's wonderful.
And then she goes, box pillows is in the 4th class.
Beautiful.
So you'll need your machine for that and the pillowcase, but I don't think you need it for anything else.
And I saw the box pillow either finished or in progress. It's really cool.
Is it cool?
Yeah, Jill's fantastic.
She's very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
And people are asking for these things. So the embroidery club here and other people are asking her for these classes, and she's like, okay. So she's teaching them.
So now you got them.
That's right. We listen.
All you gotta do is show up.
That's right.
Well, sign up and then show up.
That helps.
Yeah.
So that's all I have. I mean, we can go on for classes. Remember, just look forward in our classes. Check out our Zoom classes. I'm putting up stuff early in 2026. So I work that one.
That's crazy.
We have to though.
Yeah. See you next Saturday, Nikki. Yeah, I'm glad that finally came in. Woo!
Oh, yay.
Okay, quick recap then. I don't know. People might have already got it. But when we started, I added 5 more spots to this. So that's fantastic. We removed the sold out sign. There's 5 more spots unless people already signed up. But get in fast. 25 days is so much fun. Advent box.
Joy.
That will
So
100%
joy.
sell out very soon, I have a feeling.
Mhm.
So if you really feel like you missed out, surprise, now you can jump on it. Also, Ramble is our next block of the month. It is on the website, cutupandsew.com. Just punch in the word Ramble or call us or come in and we'll get you set up. It's an amazing skill builder, really fun, very vibrant, very cut up and sew.
It's very good.
And then Monkeys, Embroidery, and Magic with Nina. So that's 3 really heavy hitters and really nice.
fall.
You're calling them big events. I like that because that's what it is.
Yeah.
And that's for fall. I know it's a ways out, but I'm telling you, they're going to fill up. So a lot of crazy good education opportunities here from really, really.
Well, I also tell you now,
They're
that way
experts.
you can build in your budget. Like, okay, I really want to take this, so I better start.
Yeah. And they are experts.
Yes,
Like they
are.
really are. So don't miss out on this. I'm excited. And then all the kids' classes and woo.
Woohoo!
So,
Oh, this is the kids' quilting class. I think it's getting full too, but
oh, fun.
yeah, first quilt, and it's a 3-day. That's the only one that's more than 2. It's 3 days, where all the other ones are like one afternoon. So, kids' classes.
Well,
Gotta love
fantastic.
it. Woohoo, we're
Well, I
done.
hope everybody has an amazing day. Join us either in St. Augustine for Hoopapalooza, the embroidery club today at 10:30, or Tula Pink Club here in Palm Coast at 10:30. And I guess have an amazing weekend. And we'll see everybody Monday morning at 9 a.m. for
So
What's Up? Yeah.
Joanne does it
I
much
was like, what's it
better.
called again? Yeah. Fantastic.
All
You all
right.
have an amazing weekend.
Have a great weekend. Class is dismissed.